Well, honestly, it has been too long. Hello everyone, I'm Oliveblade and welcome to my Wonderland. Here we have today a very special unboxing. I can't believe she's here. Oh my goodness. It's the Heaven Wheels Erza Scarlet by Tsume and I am just so pumped. Yes, I did get this as an Android recently, but I'm a little salty at Good Smile. I also got this awesome acrylic. Doesn't she look so awesome in steampunk? But yes, again, it's an Android. I'm a bit salty at them at the moment because of a particular Nandroid, which I'll get to in a second. But hence, I'm not sure if I'll be doing a video. The Erza Nandroid, nothing wrong with her. She's a clean, lovely design. Love the armor. I just wish a bit laxum for the price with accessories. But I couldn't bring myself to do an unboxing. I actually opened her up because I was so concerned I was going to have an issue putting her on the stand, because this is the problem child. Oh my goodness. And yes, spoiler for next video, but the stand does not work properly with this figure. And she even comes with like one more accessory if you count in comparison to the Erza, but that's not the problem. The problem is I cannot display this at all. I've had it since release date, which has been maybe at least 4 months. And I can't display her. Anyway, that is a rant for another time, so look forward to that. But now we are focusing. You are here for this just absolutely gorgeous figure, which I have been dying to unbox. Look how big it is! You can see with my massive collection. Oh my god, it takes up like almost my whole torso there. So let's give a little twirl, shall we? See if you can get the QR code to work. For whatever reason, I couldn't. Let's slice her out. So I ordered this from SugoToys Australia. I paid in Australian dollars about $650. I think it's gone up a little bit. They still have a few in stock. So they got that delivered. And I ordered this all the way back 17th of January 2023. So,
oh my god.
So you can hear me. This thing is absolutely heavy. This is so heavy. I'm so excited. Talk here, which if you don't want it to be spoiler, if you have this order for yourself, the box is so big I can legit jump in. I could fit in this box. Spoiler it, I actually did later and it was quite funny. But yes, if you don't want me to spoil it, because this is such a grand unboxing, go and unbox yours and come back, because this is such an experience for me. Oh, and a sticker of authenticity at the back there. Beautiful. I can't help but run my hands over this. This is just so gorgeous and so luxurious. Oh my goodness. So, the outer box, quite nice, simplistic design, and only one tape to cut up here, which did not want to cut for me there. Look at that. I can really smell the beautiful resin. Now, I did not know this, but apparently on the website, which I didn't see because I wasn't sure when I was going to get this. Again, this is super heavy, so be careful. Apparently they suggest opening the box and letting the resin adjust to the air for a day. I did not do this, so hopefully it will be okay. And we'll so far it's still been in one piece. And look, it even has a wax seal. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. And look at that belt. I'm just, oh my goodness. And you can see, let's get some close-ups. Oh my goodness. See, this is why I don't want to spoil it for you if you've ordered this, because oh my goodness. Anyway, yes, of course, I'm terrible. I should have just broken it open, but I cut it off just like the terrible collector I am. Like to keep the boxes. Ooh, like that up. Let's crack her open. No, I had to cut the tape all the way around. Understandably, I cut that out because all you can see is my arm, really. So let's take this off and see what we've got. Oh, I prayed nothing's broken, but then again, this is probably the first time I've pre-ordered. Sorry, my reaction, I'm just so hyped. First time I've pre-ordered a brand new Tsume figure. I have the original first release, but I got that pre-owned and that came out years ago, which I'm sure I'll do a comparison sometime. But oh my goodness, look at this. And they have packed her beautifully. Absolute care. Nothing looks broken at all. Oh my goodness, look. Packed to perfection. I wonder which number edition I got. So we've got the little certificate of authenticity, and on the back we have the number. So I got 918. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. Out of 1,575. I originally thought it was going to be out of 600, but the number did change a few times. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was a small number at first. Not that I mind whatsoever. If, oh my goodness, the face! If she's as gorgeous as the prototype pictures, she is worth to have more editions and spread out. So here, this is what fell out the base there. I wasn't sure, but hopefully it magnetizes. Let's see. You tell that it does not want to stick in. It's like a really faint magnet, and it has, I love that you've got an extra thing that's addition. There's like a little hole in the base, but it does not want to stick in there at all. Oh my goodness, let's bring out the body and the armor I'm already so in love with. So far, the shading of the different silver metallic just looks so divine and so perfect. Like, just the details and the shading. Oh my goodness, not to mention, yes, look at that. I know where you're looking, and totally not where I'm looking to, but oh my goodness, I love the sculpt of her body. It's just the proportions and everything feel so Erza and so just gorgeous. Okay, let's move on to the armor. And for, I think, a first Heaven's Will piece, oh my goodness, I'm just so excited. I can't say yet, we've got to have a look at all the pieces first. But we've got the first one with the sword attached, and it's the first wing. I think this is the left-hand side. So far, the sculpt and the gluing together the pieces look so beautiful. I'm pretty sure I'm using no references here, so hopefully I get it right. Oh my goodness, second large wing. And I think it's right because the blades go on the outside. Yes. And that seems to be fitting lovely, nice and snug. I want to show you the whole process to go along with me. I'll try to keep everything in, but can you see how sharp everything's put together? And it's not blended too much. That's what the thing is you worry about in resin's too chunky. Everything looks like it's sculpted out of one piece. But this looks so thin and articulate. Look at the sword. Yeah. You know I can't help myself. Stab. It's too gorgeous. I'm having way too much fun. But this detail on each sword is impeccable. And look, dual action. No one can defeat us. And now let's have a look at her hands. I thought the lower arm looked a little bit like a square, but I guess we'll see once it all put together. I'm sure we'll be fine. The fingers and everything all nicely like separated the sculpt. So again, with just feeling nice and articulate and shaded beautifully, consistency of all the silvers all over, be looking so peak so far. And finally the hair, she looked like she was suffocating, but my dear Erza, you are out. And oh my goodness. Her red hair is spot on. I love it, and you can see hopefully that will be a nice snug fit. I love how they've done the highlights on the back too, and the seams for the hair split look beautiful, and the wave of her hair going back here, just divine. Her earrings, look how clean they are. And overall, I love the screaming, intense face of Erza. Like, this is Erza for me. She's amazing. Now, I'm carefully holding up the base here. It's really tricky and heavy, so I wouldn't recommend. But now the pieces, I'll put them all together here, show you. But, oh my goodness. That wing first. It's probably easier because I put the larger ones in first. Easier to put the smaller ones in. I found a little difficult. You have to find where the metal peg goes in, and then it kind of slides in. You're like, is that right? And like, yeah, that's right. So I can't. Yeah, no, I think this is the first resin I've pre-ordered. Yeah. Now this This sword was a little bit tricky, and if you do get it, I do recommend be careful with this one, because even though it stays in, if you do wobble the piece, it will fall out. So if you move her, I recommend taking the sword out while you do so. It doesn't have as snug of a fit. Whereas this sword on the left-hand side, once you got it in, oh, snug fit. Like, that's not going anywhere. Just like so. See, it just clicks in. Look at that. Oh, what a sexy looking sword. Spot on. And of course the head, which I was shocked, this actually has a magnet in the neck, which is quite lovely. And I was like, okay, yep, there's pops. I'm like, so talking of magnets, look at that. Okay, I think the other one snaps on, but the arms are, oh, look at that snap. Beautifully magnetized, really strong, unlike the weird base thing, but that was so satisfying. Oh my goodness. Showcase! After the little showcase dance, as you can see, the little foam pads at the bottom of the piece did make a few markings. It did clean off with a little bit of detergent, but just warning you if you do have a white display base and take her for a ride. I do lift her up slightly, but I guess I do need to do that a little bit more. Anyway, I've got her up there for the moment. As you can see, my Erza Shana shrine is definitely filled to the brim. I am thinking of trying to make some space in the cabinet for her so that I don't have to dust her as regularly, but look how magnificent she looks up there. So, final review. Oh my goodness. And I have said that throughout the whole video. I'm sorry, my apologies, but this figure has just taken my breath away. After I unboxed her, I just sat looking at her for an hour. Thank you so much, Tsume. It was a wait to 2.5 years, just about, but the wait is so worth it. She has already skyrocketed to being one of my favorite Erzas. I think if I had to keep 3, she'd definitely be in the top 3. Oh my goodness. I almost said it again. I'm terrible. But she is such a beautiful figure, from the dynamic pose, the base, the swords, the outfit, the colors, her face expression, and just I love her body sculpt, the clothes to the shape, just everything feels so in proportion, attention to detail, and just feels extra special and made. It feels made with love. It's a funny thing, but it really does. Thank you so much for joining me today for this unboxing. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Until next time, be sure to take care, treat yourself, and I'll see you then. Bye!